Right now at 5, 2 Chippewa Valley hospitals officially close their doors today.
And local elementary schoolers get some help with learning how to ride a bike.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
One man is dead following a car crash yesterday. Now, according to Eau Claire County officials, that crash happened in the township of Otter Creek around 8:20 p.m. The crash involved one vehicle at the intersection of County Road O and Nugget Road. Deputies tried to help the driver on scene, but were unable to due to the severity of the vehicle's damage. The driver, a 44-year-old man from Oliva, died as EMS arrived. Investigators say speed and alcohol were likely factors in that crash.
It's the end of an era in the Chippewa Valley. Sacred Heart Hospital in Eau Claire and St. Joseph's Hospital in Chippewa Falls have served its communities for a combined 174 years. Today, both hospitals are closing their doors for good. News 8 Now's Michael Germain is in Chippewa Falls, where the day many had been anxiously awaiting finally came to pass.
Ken and Emily, it was an emotional day here in Chippewa Falls as St. Joseph Hospital officially closed their doors today. Now, providing care for so many throughout the years, they also help provide food on the table for many families. Community members, first responders, and employees gathered at St. Joseph this afternoon to celebrate the hospital and what it meant for so many throughout the region. Mark Schwinn was one of many who attended the tribute walk. He's been working at St. Joseph Hospital for the past 6 years and said he had plans of retiring here.
I don't know what it's going to do to our community. We're joking about it. What if somebody slipped and fell right now? Where would you go to the hospital?
One former employee says it wasn't just a hospital. It was a place where she built a family.
These were my friends. This was my family. We created a culture on the units where I worked that was very kind and caring and inclusive.
She recalls how important the hospital was to the community, but saw the changes that led to the hospital's current fate.
The number of patients that we saw has decreased, and so, that has led to the situation we're currently in.
Now, the people we spoke to today say they're confident that other clinics in the area can help fill the void of these two hospital closures. Now, a timeline for a new hospital is still unknown. Reporting live in Chippewa Falls, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, still a lot of unanswered questions for sure. Plans for a power line across the Mississippi River Wildlife Refuge are temporarily blocked. This morning, a federal judge prevented construction from starting on the transmission line. The line, which is a joint venture between American Transmission Company, ITC Midwest, and Dairyland Power Cooperative, would run between Iowa's Dubuque County and Wisconsin's Dane County. The refuge the line would cross serves as a haven for fish, wildlife, and migratory birds. In today's hearing, the judge said he wants to see documents detailing the lead-up to that project's approval.
Wisconsin political ads must now disclose if they include AI-generated content. Ahead of the 2024 election, Governor Tony Evers signed the bipartisan legislation into law. It requires any audio or video campaign materials to disclose at the start and end of an ad if synthetic media or generative AI was used to create the ad. Groups that violate the requirement will face fines.
Oh, we had some overnight snow totals in the Coulee region.
Sure did.
This is really just the first wave. Something else is coming this weekend, Greg.
Yeah, this was just a minor event for many areas, especially around the area. Generally 2 to 4 inches, a little bit higher as you go up further north towards Minneapolis. And that band far southern Wisconsin actually pushed more into northern Illinois. So southwest Wisconsin got the lower end 1 to 2 instead of what they could have got 4 to 6. But right now it's pretty chilly out there, still low 30s. Overall, we're starting to see more sun, decreasing clouds. Road conditions are fine out there right now for this evening. It's really going to be decreasing clouds at both locations. The main theme will get back down to 30 with a light northwest wind, but there's a little bit of a wind chill out there this evening. Same story for Eau Claire. They'll see getting down to the mid-20s. And all in all, it's going to be kind of a chilly night going through the temperatures as we go through. We have a little bit of weak cold front, and then the clouds begin to clear. All the precipitation is well to the south. As you'll notice if we plan this out, notice the temperatures may approach 10 degrees up to the north with this snow on the ground and clearing skies. So that'll be the big story we should should be in the 20s, but it will be kind of chilly as you wake up, or cold for your Saturday morning, but plenty of sun too. Now we do have an alert day. We're going to kind of time this out. This is the next event, which has heavy snow, but also has a transition to rain, even some thunderstorms. It's a good classic Midwest spring storm system coming here. So we'll time that out and show you how much snow we're going to get and when it actually turns to rain a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Election day is right around the corner, and that means poll worker training has been in full swing around La Crosse County. About 100 poll workers have recently gone through training, either learning the process for the first time or getting a refresher. The county clerk says it's been almost a year since the county had an election, and it's important to her that everything goes smoothly.
Got to make sure we're following the rules. When someone casts their ballot, we want to make sure that ballot's going to count, it's not going to get rejected, that the voter's not going to have a problem at the polls. So we want to make sure everybody's on the same page. We want to make sure that we're doing everything right and make sure the election day goes smoothly.
Part of the job of poll workers is to help register people to vote. In Wisconsin, you can register on Election Day at your polling place. You just want to make sure you bring proof of residence, and every voter needs to bring photo ID in order to cast a ballot.
It was a fun way to spend a Friday. Students at Northside Elementary School practiced one of the basic skill sets of childhood. Kindergartners and first graders partook in the Learn to Ride program. 60 students geared up with helmets and bikes provided by Smith's Bike Shop. Today's lesson was about learning balance. Kids got to ride on pedalless bikes over makeshift ramps and wooden planks. The program, created by Northwood PE teacher Emily Seigmeyer, ensures every student in Northside learns how to ride a bike by 3rd grade. It was sparked by a survey that showed very surprising results.
Over 40% of our students didn't know how to ride bikes, so this is hopefully going to fill that gap of teaching kids a lifelong skill, and that every kid leaving Northside knows how to ride a bike. That's my goal.
The Learn to Ride program was funded by a Gold Star grant from La Crosse Public Education Foundation. The students completed the bike program today. The U.S. House of Representatives passes a spending bill to keep the government running.
But the bipartisan effort could have dire consequences for the Republican Speaker of the House.
Get tax relief savings right now at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and when you spend $9.99, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount, plus get interest-free financing. 7% tax relief savings now at Home Furniture.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Enjoy one of our tasty bagel sandwiches paired with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Getting 10% back is easy at Fleet Farm. For a limited time only, Fleet Rewards members can earn 10% back on all purchases in-store and online. Spend $50, get $5 back in rewards. No rebates, no coupons, no hassles. Plus, Fleet Rewards membership is free. So if you're not signed up yet, now's the time. Then get shopping to earn 10% back on everything you need for everyday life at Fleet Farm. Some exclusions apply. Not valid at Ankeny and Waukee, Iowa stores.
Searching for gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, you can find it here at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Get Shamrock with savings up to 60% off, plus 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. Plus, shop special savings in our incredible Lazy Boy Showcase. Let the shenanigans begin at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Don't miss it.
How about a bite of your lemon blueberry French toast for a bite of my strawberry cheesecake French toast?
This is my last bite. Try our new ultimate French toast platters, only at Perkins.
The Hy-Vee snack sale this Friday through Sunday. Get Pringles, just $1.48. Doritos, just $3.48. Cheez-It snack crackers, just $1.99. And Little Debbie snacks, also just $1.99. Plus, get these other great snack time deals. Don't miss the snack sale all weekend long, this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Get tax relief now at Homeworld Rugs with an extra 7% off sale prices on a huge selection of room-size area rugs. Like these rug collections, now just $185 after 7% tax relief. Choose from a variety of colors and patterns during tax relief now at Homeworld Rugs.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Congress is moving forward on steps to avoid a last-minute shutdown. The House passed a bill to keep the government open, and the Senate is expected to follow suit this evening.
But even though the measure passed with bipartisan support in the House, it may come at a price for Speaker Mike Johnson. Willie James Inman has more details from Capitol Hill.
The Senate has begun debate on a bill to fund the government for the rest of the year and avoid a shutdown which is set to take effect at midnight.
To my colleagues on both sides, let's finish the job today. Let's avoid even a weekend shutdown.
The Senate took up the bill after the House passed it with broad bipartisan support.
On this vote, the yeas are 286, the nays are 134.
The funding bill passed in the House despite stiff opposition from the right wing of the Republican Party, who say spending is too high and it doesn't address the real crisis in the country.
Some will say that the Republicans are in the majority in the House, but it's clear that the Democrats own the Speaker's gavel. Because this bill, it's not a Republican piece of legislation. It's keeping the border open.
The last time Republicans passed a spending bill over the objections of the far right, it cost House Speaker Kevin McCarthy his job. And history may be about to repeat itself with current House Speaker Mike Johnson.
This is basically a warning.
Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene filed a motion to vacate the Speaker's chair.
It's time for us to go through the process, take our time, and find a new Speaker of the House that will stand with Republicans and our Republican majority instead of standing with the Democrats.
Johnson says he's not concerned.
I don't operate in fear, no. We have to do the job and we have to govern. That's what we're doing day by day.
House members are going on a 2-week recess, which could give Johnson time to convince Greene to withdraw the motion. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Now, Greene did not file the motion to vacate as a privileged motion. Had she done so, the House would have been required to vote on the measure within 2 days.
With a very thin majority in the House, it would only take 4 Republicans voting with Democrats to unseat Johnson from the Speaker's chair.
And more diplomatic frustrations as the U.S. unsuccessfully tries to move a ceasefire resolution through the UN.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is headed back to the U.S. after what he calls candid conversations with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The two men met for 40 minutes where Blinken offered alternatives to Israel's planned invasion of Rafah in the war against Hamas.
We're looking forward to having Israeli officials in Washington next week to talk about a different way of achieving these objectives that we share, of defeating Hamas and ensuring Israel's long-term security.
Netanyahu says Israel will move forward even without U.S. support. The U.S., Qatar, and Egypt are reporting progress on a 6-week ceasefire and hostage deal between Israel and Hamas. The same can't be said at the UN Security Council. Today, Russia and China vetoed a U.S. proposed immediate and sustained ceasefire.
This year's spring break travel is expected to set some records.
And good deals are still out there for those planning a last-minute trip.
Well, the weekend starts off dry. We have snow coming back, especially for Sunday evening, Sunday night, before we transition back to rain for your Monday. I'll time out when to expect the snow, how much we'll get, what those temperatures look like going into next week. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Here's California banker Eric Hovde, running for U.S. Senate. But Hovde's lifestyle? Pure California. CEO of $1 billion bank. Here's Hovde's over $7 million Laguna Beach mansion. And 3 years in a row, Eric Hovde was named one of Orange County's most influential residents. Multimillionaire California banker Eric Hovde. On Wisconsin's side, don't bank on it. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Are your windows old and drafty? Your home improvement company can help eliminate your window worries with our custom replacement windows. We'll exceed your expectations with stunning design options and top quality materials, all made in the USA. Your home improvement company provides a superior remodeling experience, and right now buy 2 windows and get 2 free. That's right. Call now to get this amazing offer and also enjoy 0 money down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Call now to take advantage of these great savings.
Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic, which car and driver called fun to drive. There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain. It's easier than ever to save more than ever when you choose your Flex Steel furniture at Drury's. You'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's in Fountain. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even 12-month interest-free financing on all Flex Steel furniture, unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The peak of the spring break travel rush is just days away, and airlines are preparing for record-setting travel.
Tens of millions of Americans are hitting the road and filling airports as the first big travel season of 2024 kicks into high gear. The TSA says so far checkpoints are 6% busier than last year's record pace. Warm weather destinations are the top picks for spring breakers, and there are still deals to be found, like New York to Cancun for $250 round trip, Chicago to Dublin for under $500, and LA to Fort Lauderdale for around $140.
If you're eyeing Miami, maybe skip some of the more crowded beach destinations. Consider a Fort Myers, a Tampa, a Fort Lauderdale. That's going to help you save a little bit more, and you'll avoid the crowds.
Travel experts say there are several ways families can stretch their budgets. Cruises might be cheaper than flying somewhere. Bundling lodging and travel together can also save you money. They also suggest checking your membership cards. Service members, teachers, and first responders might get travel perks and benefits they aren't aware of. Well, doesn't that look nice, those people on that beach? Well, we're not getting any of that this weekend.
Nothing like that at all.
We're going to get the exact opposite, actually, Greg.
No, tropical conditions will have 70, 80-degree weather coming up. Yeah, unfortunately, no, not quite yet. We had that kind of in February. March is actually turning out to be more February-ish. Well, we do have some more snow on the way, but for tonight, it's really going to be the temperatures you're going to note. It's going to feel quite chilly out with the snow actually still on the ground, and then we have clearing skies overnight. So watch the temperatures drop all the way down to almost 10 degrees up in Ladysmith to the teens further south. So as you wake up, this is actually a little bit below average. So it definitely will be quite chilly. And for tomorrow, too, still below average temperatures. We'll climb back up into the 30s. By about noon, we'll start seeing some increasing clouds to the west. There's going to be a little bit of a wave coming across here towards Saturday afternoon, evening. In the afternoon, mid-30s, upper 30s, potentially up to the north, probably more around freezing or just there. So we should be right around the mid-40s right now. So it'll definitely be a cold Saturday to start off with. And then we're going to notice the clouds begin to increase towards the afternoon. And here's this first wave that'll come across. This could produce a little bit of light snow across the area, especially further west you go for tomorrow night. Not expecting a lot. And further west you go, you might pick up an inch towards Preston all the way to Austin. Further east, this kind of breaks down, so not expecting maybe a half inch. But if you are traveling for Saturday night into Sunday morning, especially west or south, you might see a little bit of snow on the roads as you go out. This is only the first wave. This is really nothing associated with the main system that comes into focus as we get towards Sunday and Sunday night. And this is heavy snow, 4 to 8. Basically 4 to the south to 8 to or plus as you go further north. And it all starts to transition to rain as we go Sunday night through early Monday. So it's just a period of where we're going to see it. Right now, winter storm watches are out to the north from Mankato to Minneapolis to up to Ladysmith. More confidence that they're going to continue to keep the snow, and it's going to linger longer into Monday morning. So amounts up there will be substantially higher. More confidence. I think we'll see more watches maybe from Black River up to Eau Claire. Maybe tomorrow they'll start putting that out as we get closer to the event. But if we kind of look at it, really break it down, I-90 North, snow Sunday night. They'll transition up there to more rain early Monday morning. A lot of questions on that. Windy conditions, and then maybe some rain or snow showers on the backside of the system as it comes through. We're not expecting a lot of precipitation on Tuesday, really. Now, as you go further south, a different story. We'll have snow, but it'll quickly transition probably to rain some point Sunday night or early Sunday night. And then going into Monday, we might actually have a lull in the precipitation Monday morning as we get some drier air that comes up ahead of the system. But then we could have some showers and even thunderstorms as we go in the afternoon hour. That'll continue maybe Monday night until we see maybe a little bit of a transition down here for some rain or snow. Amounts, this is just a first idea. Now, if this transitions further south, these amounts will go up. If areas up to the north and the system gets further east, we get warmer air up to the north, those amounts will come down. This is heavy, wet snow, so definitely almost nothing as you go to Prairie du Chien, almost a foot as you go further north, and much more as you go further west too. So we'll update this as we get closer to the event. But if you got travel areas going up to the north and west, especially going to Sunday afternoon and evening, definitely pay attention to the forecast because there's going to be some travel impacts up there. But for tonight, really it's just going to be the cold conditions. Really teens, almost single digits up to the north, clearing skies. Tomorrow the skies start out clear. We'll have an increase in clouds in the afternoon, especially further west you go. Still below average, mid to upper 30s north to the low 40s as we go further south. And then as we go into Sunday, that is when the snow starts happening in the afternoon especially. We have an alert day going into effect there until Monday. Windy conditions too following the rain. And temperatures on Monday, 50s here. We could maybe see some 60s further south, but up north it could be maybe in the mid 40s. So quite a difference. And then we start drying out finally some point Tuesday and Wednesday with more precipitation towards the end of the week again.
All right.
So busy, yeah, busy time.
Thanks, Greg. When we come back, a North Carolina hotel isn't just a place to stay for humans, it also takes in foster dogs.
And one special connection led to a pup finding his forever home.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to hit the road, tackle the yard, or start a new project, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 36-pound bags of Estate Crabgrass Preventer, $32.99. 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food, $14.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. And 5 quarts of Blaine's Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $23.99. Just $20.99 for rewards members. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
If your tub or shower is less than you'd like it to be, then you owe it to yourself to visit the board store during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show. If you'd like a shower, rain shower, personal shower, shelves, safety grab bars, you can get a complete unit as low as $79.80. Call or visit the board store during the Early Bird Home Show for safety, convenience, and beauty in your new bathroom. Call or visit today.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better. Now choose 2 wraps for breakfast or 2 hand-breaded chicken wraps for lunch or dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
A North Carolina hotel doesn't just have human guests, it also fosters shelter dogs in an effort to get them adopted.
One older pup recently found his forever home with a guest.
The welcome is likely to have a different sound as guests check into the Park on Main in Highlands.
The hotel is dog friendly. It's dog forward, I would say.
It's not only dog friendly, says the general manager, but a place that fosters dogs from the Cashers Highlands Humane Society.
This relationship started in 2015. We've probably adopted 25 to 30 dogs through the history of our partnership, and those dogs have gone all over the country.
Calhoun, an 8-year-old hound dog mix rescued by the shelter last July as a stray in Hendersonville, is the latest dog in residence. Not just getting a chance to live in the lap of luxury, but also getting exposure to multiple guests, each one a possible forever adoptee.
The guest took Calhoun to a room, took him on a walk.
That recent guest was Sydney Hakel, visiting from Nashville, Tennessee. She went home without him, but couldn't get him off her mind. A reminder to her and her boyfriend of a previous dog they lost not long ago. They decided they had to adopt him. Hakel made the necessary arrangements with shelter staff.
Calhoun just kind of spoke to her
to bring Calhoun home. Plans made for the handoff at a halfway spot in Tennessee.
Come on. He curled up on the dog bed the whole time.
He's like a senior. He's so spry.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Hakel overjoyed.
We just fell in love with him and happy to take him home.
He'll have a playmate when he arrives, their other dog named Goober.
Have them kind of meet each other and then just let him roam around and explore. I definitely want to get him a Starbucks pup cup at some point of whipped cream to celebrate.
For the Park on Main, a combination of emotions.
Be sorry to see him go. It was a sad day for us, but we're also very happy that he found his forever home.
Calhoun, a name of Scottish origin meaning from the narrow woods, finally finding his way to his forever home.
Good boy. Perfect.
Absolutely love it.
Good for Calhoun.
Yeah, and a shout out to all the fosters out there. That's very rewarding work. Well done, everybody.
Absolutely.
Greg's got another check of your weekend forecast with that snow right after this.
Get tax relief savings right now at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and when you spend $9.99, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount, plus get interest-free financing. 7% tax relief savings now at Home Furniture.
A woman is someone who gets mad at you for something you did 3 years ago. A woman is someone who makes you check every door and lock in the house after she just checked every door and lock in the house. I hear something. Honey, the only person who wants to kill you is already in the house.
Do we have a deal for you through the end of March? Hi folks, Harvey Wood here at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. When you purchase a zero-turn Cub Cadet Ultima Series mower, receive up to $600 of free DeWalt power tools or $600 off a Cub Cadet snowblower. We've got the mowers, blowers, and tools, and they've got to go. There's on-the-spot financing too, with 0%, 48 months available. But you better hurry. This offer ends at the end of March at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. WoodSalesService.com.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
It's last call on a Hemi V8 1500 during Ram Truck Month. Stop into Pischke Motors now to see our great selection. Ram combines power, technology, comfort, and capability with unparalleled durability, towing, hauling. Ram's V8 Hemi 1500 has you covered. Hurry in before they're all gone for good.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Get tax relief savings now at Home Seasonal Concepts. When you spend $9.99 on porch and patio, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount. Plus, get a free fabric upgrade on Home Crest and Tropitone. 7% tax relief savings now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, tonight really it's going to be kind of chilly, and 20 and these temperatures may be a little bit too high given that we do have some snow cover on the ground, so don't be surprised for some single digits out there. Definitely cold. Tomorrow will be cold. The snow comes back in Sunday, an alert day, heavy snow turns to rain Monday.
Brace yourselves, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you in a few minutes.